Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching us online to the start of the game between NMDC and Google. False start there for NMDC. Beats the batsman, but the keeper fails to collect it and the ball rolls along its way to the boundary. 𝗃𝗁𝗃𝗃 the worst way for the innings to start. Google winning the toss, choosing to bat. Bhavesh and Vishal, the two openers. Raju, the ball in hand. What a good shot that is. This clears his field, helps the ball over the square leg fielder. Punch that towards mid-off. Dot ball. So 9 runs already conceded, just 3 balls into the game. That one is hit in the air towards mid-wicket. Just a single. Punch that off the front foot this time. Steals the single. Ten runs on the board now for Google. Last ball of the over coming up. Beaten outside the off stump, but the umpire calls that a wide. Raju, the captain, opening the bowling for NMDC. Play and a miss. Once again, the umpire stretches his arms, called for the wide. In the air this time, fielder at mid-off, circles under that, drops it. A catching opportunity goes begging early in the innings. NMDC only have themselves to blame. The disappointment in the field continues. 14 for none at the end of the first over. 14 at the end of the first over. Chandrasekhar now into the attack. Punches that off the back foot. No run on offer. Punched again off the back foot, this time to cover, a single. Inside edge, just evades the stumps narrowly. Run to a single towards short fine leg. Wide outside the off stump, the keeper tries his best to get to that. In fact, the umpire calls that a no ball that had pitched a long way outside the playing surface. So no ball called, which means that there will be a free hit. Does well to protect any damage of that free hit. In the air, fielder at cover, settling under that, and he takes it. Finally, NMDC managed to hold on to one catch. Aniket, the fielder, takes that catch to dismiss the batter. Bhavesh is dismissed, 18 for 1 Google at the end of 1.5 overs. Hit that back to the bowler. No run on offer. 2 overs gone, 18 for 1. Very good over comes to an end. 4 runs and a wicket. single to start the third over. It's going to be Raju again. Short on the leg side. Fielder does well to keep that down to a single. It's well bowled, well played towards the fielder at cover. Just a single. Played towards mid-off. Just a single. Played that of the back foot towards the fielder at long on. Just a single. Punched again, once again to the fielder at mid-off. Once again a single. The end of the third over. 24 for 1. 6 singles in that over. Punch towards cover. Again, the fielder does really well, but can't stop the single. Punch to cover again, this time no single. Hit in the air, just on the bounce. Really lucky there, the batter, to get away with that. Vishal might be thanking his lucky stars. That just fell short. The fielder at covers. They're in the gap towards mid-wicket. They're coming back for the second run. defended towards short point. Last ball of the 4th over coming up. That hit down the wicket. Just on the bounce to the fielder there at long on, just a single. The end of the 4th over, 29 for 1. Beautifully played, just used the pace of the bowler, nudged it towards the fine leg region. Wonderful boundary. Wide call by the umpire. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 looking in good touch, 11 of 9. 𝗬𝗵𝗴𝗃𝗃 is just into the attack. It's gone for 5 runs already of just 1 ball. Appeal for leg before. Second appeal. The umpire says no. Played off the back foot in the mid-wicket region. Happy with a single. And hit in the air again, going towards long on for a single. Wonderful piece of bowling that. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 went down the pitch, tried to play a big shot, but no contact. Very lucky to still be there. That missed the off stump by a whisker. In the air, trots on its way to long on, just a single. The end of the 5th over, 37 for 1. Open the face of the bat, beautifully played. The fielder at covers, runs around. Think he'll manage to keep it down to 2. No, they run the third. Wonderful running. Great running between the wickets by Jayasheel and Vishal. 3 runs flicked, 40 for 1. Again, the keeper misses. And the umpire wants to take a look once again at whether or not that ball has pitched within the stumps. No ball called by the umpire. The ball pitching way outside the playing surface. Once again, 𝗬पछि should have done better with that. It's a free hit. Takes the catch, but it's a free hit. Some of the fielders on the ground look at it in disbelief. It's well bowled. Aniket, the bowler. Puts that in the air towards mid-wicket. Wonderful stroke. Cut that. Fielder at cover. Uses footwork to stop that, which means it gives them the opportunity to come back for the second. Very productive over that for Google. Managed to accelerate their score past the 50-run score. 50 up in 6 overs. Umpire has raised his finger. Appeal for leg before there. Some confusion between the NMDC fielders, but they're delighted to see that the umpire has raised his finger. Let's take a look at the replay in a second. Wonderfully bowled. Leg before wicket, adjudicated by the umpire. 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 picked up a wicket in his second over. Starts off with a dot ball. Bowled him! 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 is putting on quite a show here. Second wicket in the second over. Google has been hit with a googly. That was bowled full, it was within the stumps. Batsman played all around that one. 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 has picked up his second wicket. New batsman out in the middle, Syed Jahan. So Jahangir gets off the mark with a single. Brings 𝗀𝗽liche back on strike. 51 for 3, 6.4 overs. NMDC are back into this with a couple of wickets. Beautifully bowled again. Last ball of the 7th over coming up now. 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 9 for 2. Punched again towards the covers region. Fielder at long off. Tough the fielding. 2 runs. The end of the 7th over. 53 for 3. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. The keeper can't do anything about that, neither can the two fielders behind the wickets. Played that towards point, just a single. Played towards point, tight single. In the end, they run it well. Played off his legs towards the short wide leg fielder, just a single. Punch back to the bowler. Some confusion. Eventually results in an overthrow. Because the wicket keeper there not able to get behind the line of that to stop that ball. Beautifully played. Fielder in the deep, makes a meal of that one. Runs in, tries to attack that, realizes that the ball was already past him. One bounce over the boundary. Once again, helped on its way over the fine leg region. 6 beautiful runs. Very expensive over. The end of the over. Eight overs gone, 73 for 3. That over proving really expensive from Rishi Raj, on for 20 runs. Place that towards square leg. They come back for the second. Yes, they will. opens the face of the bat, steals a single towards cover point. It's that one straight to long off, another single. Appeal for leg before, umpire quick to point that was going down the leg. Inside half of the bat. Good fielding on that occasion. No run conceded. Last ball of the 9th over coming up. 77 for 3. I think that's a stumping. I think that's brilliant work by the wicket-keeper, who's not had a good day behind the stump so far. But I think there he was extremely quick. We'll have to wait to see whether or not he broke the stumps in time. Yes, he did. That is definitely out. Flash. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 has done remarkably well there to bring that dismissal. And Vibhuti has picked up his 3rd wicket. Brilliant work. See there, the bail dislodged before the leg lands in. So Amitabh's innings comes to an end. He's gone for not of 2. So Vibhuti now has picked up 3 wickets for 15 runs in his 3 overs. The 10th over, the last over from this end, is just about to go underway. Jeevan has the ball in hand. Full choff, hit in the air, going towards the fielder in the deep at square leg. Once again, overruns the ball. It's been a disappointing day in the field. The umpire has called that a no ball. for 5 bonus runs along with a free hit. Well done there by Biswa, getting behind the line of that, although he could not connect it. Just a bye. In fact, off the bat, no signal from the umpire. This time drilled it to covers. It was well played. There's a fielder there at mid wicket to stop the single. Outside half of the bat, that ball travels quickly. There's nobody on the offside boundary. 4 runs all along the ground. Expensive over. Last ball of the 10th over coming up, 88 for 4. Played beautifully in the gap between the cover and the point fielder. The fielder there really well. I think that's 𝘃𝗏𝗏 who stops that one from going through. The end of the 10th over, 89 for 4 at the end of 10 overs. Google will be very happy with the runs that they have on the board. They'll also be a little worried about the wickets that they've lost. 4 in all. NMDC, they'll also kind of be happy and sad. Happy that they've managed to pick up 4 wickets, but disappointed at the same time that they've conceded a few too many runs. 150 seems to be the golden score on this surface today. Google seems to be on its way to get to that score. Whether or not they manage to do that, we'll find out in the next 10 overs. Join us back for the action in about 5 minutes' time. Back with the action, 𝗀𝗃𝗲 batting on 44 of 29. He's carrying the baton here for Google. Ashok has just joined him in the middle, 1 of 1. Vibhuti looks like he's going to finish, bowl his 4th over. He's already picked up 3 wickets now in his first 3. He wants to pick the big one of 𝗀𝗃𝗲 this over, Vibhuti. The next 2 to 3 overs are going to be extremely crucial in the context of this match. If NMDC are able to pick up a couple of wickets here, I think they'll be well on their way to restricting Google under a score of 150. On the other hand, if Google are able to get going in these next 2 to 3 overs, then they'll be on their way to getting to a score of 160, 170. Beautifully bowled and well played. Just a single. Leg by towards short third man. Wonderfully well played that. Just turning the ball towards the empty fine leg region. The fielder at square leg runs around. Is he able to keep that down to 2? No, he is not. 3 runs. Wonderful running between the wickets from 𝗀𝗃𝗲. Umpire wants to check for a short run.
second complete हुआ, third run मेरे end पे देखो check करो, bat बराबर मेरे के arm का line भी नहीं है, line से जरा इधर दिख रहा है.
First run completed. I think that's the one that we need to look at closer.
Okay, sir.
Good with that. So 3 runs added to the score. Punched off the back foot, straight to point. Just a single. It's the top edge on that. Fielder at third man runs around, keeps it down to a single. So the last ball of Vibhuti's spell coming up. 21 for 3 in his 3.5 overs. So he's had a good day with the ball. Finishes his over with a dot ball. So 21 for 3 or 4 overs for Vibhuti. Had quite a show today. Google now 96 for 4 of 11 overs. Aniket starts off with the dot ball. 𝗀𝗃𝗃 batting on 49 of 33 balls. He's hit that well. 50 up for 𝗀𝗃𝗃. 50 well-made runs. Swiped towards long on. It's going to be another single. Punched off the back foot in the gap between the two fielders on the offside. He managed to stop that. I think he has. No, I think it's managed to hit the boundary. Very good effort from 𝗃𝗲𝗃 in the end. Goes to win 4 runs. Hit in the air towards mid-wicket and long on. Fielder does it well. Keeps it down to a single. The end of 12 overs, 104 for 4. Wide down the leg side. Keeper did well on that occasion to stop that. Short ball that's punched straight towards long on. Only a single. Tapan Das bowling his first over. Once again punched off the front foot towards long on. A single. Appeal for leg before. Umpire says no.
Thank you for the hard work.
111 for 4, 12.4 overs. Ashok have now gotten into the action, 9 of 9. Jayasheel on the other end, 56 of 37. Tapan has been expensive this over, 4 balls bowled, 7 runs conceded. Play it off the back foot towards deep mid wicket. He come back for the second? No, he decides against it. Just a single. Poor bowling that. Short, down the leg stump. That's what you call a hit me ball. And Jayasheel, in the form that he is not going to miss out on those. Beautifully struck boundary over the fine leg region. Aniket comes back into the attack. He's gone for 20 of his first 2 overs. Outside edge. Lucky for the batter, goes to short third man, just a single. This time punched it from the crease straight towards long on. Showing some desperation there with the running between the wickets, but just a single. Aniket asking for a change in field. Gets fine leg in position. Also asks the cover fielder to move a little straighter. And also asks the short cover fielder to come in closer. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Very good bowling from Aniket. Punched off the back foot, straight to the fielder in the deep at deep cover. Just a single. Big hoik. Think he must have got an inside edge on that. Or maybe that's just bias. We'll wait for the umpire's signal for confirmation. Yeah, no signal, so inside edge. What a shot that is. They've hit the bones of that. On straight past, between the long off and the long on fielders. All the way for 6. Raju, the captain, comes back into the attack. Starts off with the dot ball. Powerfully hit. Ball is traveling quickly with the fielder at long on, gets behind, keeps it down to single. That's great work in the field. Inside edge, running in towards the fielder at short fine leg. Will they come back for the second? Ashok was interested. Jashil has been batting there for longer. 42 balls for a 63. Decides against the double. 130 for 4. This has been a solid partnership for Google. Both of these batters put on quite a show. It's hit it in the air, going towards the fielder at the mid wicket. Now a couple of bounces, comes back for the second run. "55 of 35, the partnership at the moment. Ashok has scored in 21 of those runs. Once again, tries to go big, did not time it well. Couple of bounces to the fielder at deep long on, just a single. Raju's bowled a good over so far. Just 5 runs of the first 5 balls. Can he finish it well for his team here? The last ball of his over. Yes, he can. Bowls it well. Cramps the batsman for room. Just a single. The end of the 15th, 134 for 4. Projected rate at the moment is 179. NMDC will surely hope that they can pick up a wicket or two here, put a dent in the scoring rate. Chandrasekhar comes back into the attack. 2 overs, 8 for 1. Starts off with one down the leg. Wonderfully worked by the batter. Just beats the fielder at short fine leg and the ball trickles away to the boundary. $138 for 4. Ashok now also getting going, 26 of just 17 balls. He's hit that big. It's carried all the way for 6. What a wonderful stroke that was from Ashok's bat. 32 now of just 18 balls. It's brilliant batting. Over across the line and powered it. Used his muscles there. A big 6 over long on. Oh, what a great comeback that is. An appeal for leg before, but the umpire says no, that must have been close. Beautifully bowled, but once again he can't stop the single. There's absolutely nobody there to stop that run. $146 for 4. 26 balls left in this innings. What a good shot that is. Got across his stumps, inside the line of the ball and helped the ball beat the fine leg fielder for 4. High risk cricket there. If he had missed that, he would have lost his leg stump for sure. But he just got enough of an inside edge on that. No risk, no reward, they say. That was high reward for an extremely risky stroke. Ashok getting a move on now, 36. 36 of just 20 balls, strike rate of 180. This time moves away from the line of the ball, hits it hard. Fielder at cover, mops up. Just a single. So the over comes to an end, another expensive over. $151 for 4 at the end of 16. I dare say Google already have the runs on the board that they need, going by what we've seen in the last couple of matches today. Every run they score from here is going to be a bonus. Go for it! Think he's hit that well, have it carried? Yes, it has. Well over mid-wicket. Another 6. Both batsmen now, especially Ashok, getting a move on with a scoring rate. Scoring in the 200s now. 43 of 22, almost scoring 2 runs per ball. That's phenomenal over the course of the innings. He suddenly overshadowed 𝗀𝗫𝗃𝗲, who's been batting out there for quite a while. 45 balls for 𝘃67. Play and a miss outside the off stump. He's hit that again, wonderfully hit. Clears the fielder at mid-wicket with comfort. Another 6 runs for Ashok. Phenomenal batting this. He's hit that one in the air. The ball is in the air. Long on fielder can't get to that. That's 50 for Ashok. 51. Extremely pure and clean hits. Just 25 balls for bringing up his 50. Phenomenal batting. Hit it in the air again. Once again, fielder misjudges it. Once again, that goes for a 4. It's the 3rd time that we've seen that today. Fielders just seem to overrun the ball, unable to predict the bounce. And Ashok really happy with that outcome. Score is now rollicking along, almost going at 10 runs and over now. 165 for 4, last 2 balls of the 17th. Hit that well, beats the fielder at cover. Fielder in the deep will try to run around. Keeps it down to 2. In fact, they come back for the 3rd. Phenomenal running again. They get a 4th. Yes, they will. There may be more than 4 on here if the batsmen are up to it. And they are. 5 runs added. The wheels are just falling off for NMDC. The umpire seems to be in a shock himself, signaling those 5 runs. 17 overs gone, 174 for 4, scoring at over 10 runs now. Aniket going for 55 runs in 4 overs. Umpires need to get a move along here. Running out of time. 3 more overs left in this innings. In the block hole, that's well adjusted. Nothing that the fielder can do to stop that. Raju getting a little excited there. You can understand, as the captain of the team, he feels like fielders have let him down. Outside half of the bat, that's enough to take it to 4 more runs. 𝗀𝗫𝗃𝗲 on that occasion into the 70s with that boundary. NMDC really don't know what has hit them. They seem to be in control for a large part of this game. Remember, 88 for 4, around 10 overs. From there on, it's been Google all the way. This partnership almost close to 90 runs now. And he's bowled him, finally. Some respite for NMDC. Raju bowls that straight into the stumps. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲 tries to hit that across the line. You have to give him credit. He's playing selflessly, wanting to raise the scoring rate for his team. Misses, loses his middle stump, but he's done his job, and how? So 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲 goes. '71 of 47. Wonderful batting innings comes to a close. Three balls bowled in this over, 179 for 5. Google well on their way to get to the 200 mark. They'll be disappointed if they don't get to 210, I think. Appeal for leg before, umpire quick to signal that that was going down leg. Bat. In fact, the umpire signals that went off the bat. What a shot that is! Phenomenal batting. It's moved across his stumps and helped it on its way. Ashok is putting on quite a show now. '65 now of just 29 balls, Ashok. The last ball of the 18th over coming up. Once again beats the batsman, but 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 not able to get down to that. Concedes 2 byes. The end of the 18th, 186 for 5. The last 2 overs about to get underway. Looks like it's going to be, in fact, I'm not sure. Is that going to be Chandrasekhar? Jeevan into the attack. 11 runs of his first over. Gets the top edge. Oh, the fielder just too far back. Does well to keep it down to a single. Beaten outside the off stump. But that gets 4 more rise. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗲 continues to have a horror day behind the stumps. I'm actually not sure if that's 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗲 or there's been a change. Yeah, looks like there's a change. Looks like that's Raju behind the stumps now, if I'm not mistaken. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗲 has moved to point, and Raju has got the gloves on. Appeal for stumping. Not sure what's happened there. Take a look at the replay. For when the bails go off. Yes, the bails have gone off. Yes, nothing behind the line. The batsman finds himself short. The third umpire comes into action. The batsman just struggling to get anything behind the line on that occasion. That was good, smart work from the wicketkeeper Raju.
भाई आउट नाही झाले.
Play in a miss just outside the off stump. Hit that powerfully. Fielder at covers, can't catch that. In fact, are they going to come back for the second? $193 for 6. 8 more balls to go in this innings. Swipe across the line, plays and misses. Last ball of the over coming up. And he's bowled him. The second wicket of the over for G1, where it rains, it pours. The two back-to-back wickets that over. Google being pushed back, 193 for 7 now. The last over about to get underway. Chandrasekhar with the ball in hand. Had an expensive last over, went for 16 runs. Inside half of the bat. Gulshan, the batter, comes back for the second. $195 for 7 now. Last 5 balls of the innings to come from Chandrasekhar. He's hit that well. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗲 does remarkably well to stop that. Keeps it down to a single. Looks better with the gloves off, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗲. Outside edge. Short third man. Just a single again. What a shot that is! Heading straight to the fielder in the deep, who drops it straight into his arms, but lets that one go. 2 more runs added to the score. 199 now on the board. Just 1 run away from the 200 mark. Slow one. The bowler fails to collect. Otherwise, there would have been a run out. 200 comes up for Google with that. 201 for 7. The last ball of the innings coming up now. Do ball. 200. Hits that towards long on. Will he come back for the second? Yes, he does. So 2 to finish. What an innings this has been from Google.
relaxing. All 20s in the pack, talking Jacksons. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Think a while now, since back then. Back then, I was bringing stacks in. Bring your racks in, blowing like the packs in. Thought that action, I ain't with the cap in. Never see me like me, I don't bout that action. Kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, bottle, roll, kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, bottle, roll, kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, get that, kinda bottle, roll, kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, get that, kinda bottle, roll, kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, get that, kinda bottle, roll, kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, get that, kinda bottle, roll. Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. All 20s in the pack, talking Jacksons. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Think a while now, since we back then. Back then, I was bringing stacks in. Bring your racks in, blowing like the packs in. Thought that action, I ain't with the cap in. Never see me like me, I don't bout that action. Kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, get that, kinda bottle, roll, kinda that, kinda go, dope, kinda that, get that, kinda bottle, roll, kinda that,
Welcome back. About to get ready. The start of the second innings between Google and NMDC. Google have put on a mammoth score on the board. 203 runs. NMDC chasing a target of 204 to win this game. They have a mountain to climb. We've seen in the past. The last couple of matches that were played here. 150 is the most that was scored in the second innings. So NMDC have their task cut out. Some great performances in the first innings. 𝗙𝗂𝗋 scoring 71 of 47. Ashok 65 of 31. Strike rate of over 200. 28 extras though. It's never a good sign for any side. Just too many extras conceded. 13 byes, 10 wides, 3 no balls, and 2 leg byes. As far as the bowling is concerned, 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 exceptional with the ball. 4 overs, 21 for 3. Jeevan only bowled 2 overs, 14 runs for his 2 wickets. Surprising that he was not able to bowl longer. 𝗬𝗁 Raj 1 over for 20. Tapan 1 over for 12. Aniket, the most expensive bowler, 4 overs for 55. So all of that action brought us to 203 for 7 at the end of 20 overs. NMDC now taking strike. Looks like 𝗬𝗁 Raj and 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 are going to be the 2 batters to open the inning for NMDC. 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 taking strike. I'm not sure actually if it's 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 or 𝗬𝗁 Raj taking strike. 𝗬𝗁 Raj takes strike. He's been a good batter for NMDC over the last couple of tournaments. NMDC really need a good start if they need to have any chance of scoring these runs. Starts with a wideish ball. It's played towards gully. Single on offer. A bye. The keeper not able to get behind that, just got his pad in the way. So 2 on the board for the first 2 balls. Sunset scheduled at 6:18 p.m. That's giving us about 90 minutes to finish this innings. Jumping in the crease to play that shot, 𝗬𝗁 Raj. Outside edge, keeper gets a glove to that. That just moved too quickly. Parries it to third man for another single. How close was the keeper to catching that? Umpire wants to take another look at where the foot had landed. Looks at this moment that was over the line, but we'll take a closer look. Where did he land? Landed over the popping crease, so that'll be a no ball. No ball signal for free hit. Double whammy for the bowler, that 2 runs conceded plus the free hit. What can Vibhuti do of the free hit here? Not a lot. That was nasty. That rose hit Vibhuti in the ribs. Great to see the concern there. All the fielders piling up, just checking with him if he's okay. That ball rose very quickly from a length, hit him in the ribcage sharply. This cricket ball can feel like a piece of rock when it comes at you at pace. You don't get behind the line of any ball, you really ought to be lucky. He was lucky to get away with that. Some flesh in that area, I think, must have protected him. Blow like that on your bones can absolutely send you to the ER. Jersey number 707. 𝗏𝗏. Vibhuti gets out from the line of that ball, tries to hit that on the offside. No contact. Last ball of the over coming up now. 4 runs conceded in this over. Once again, playing a miss. Is getting inside the line of that ball. Trying to get away, maybe still thinking about the ball that hit him earlier in the over. Never a good sign for a batter. Batting's all about being in the moment, thinking about the next one rather than the one that went by. Easier said than done, especially out there in the middle when the ball is travelling at pace, coming towards you at the rate of knots. Gulshan comes into the attack after a good knock with the bat. Got his team to over the score of 200. Now have the ball in hand. Asking a fielder to move a lot squarer rather than straighter. Yeah, seems to be happy. Short ball played towards that fielder at mid-wicket. Run through for a single. I think they'll be happy with that. Played it in the air. He managed to beat the fielder. No, he hasn't. I think they'll get a second there if they're interested in taking it. 2 runs added to the score. Hit it in the air again. The fielder settles under it. The first wicket goes down. Vibhuti never looked settled. He was hit early on in his innings and after that seemed to struggle every ball. So an early end to the innings. The first dismissal, the score is 7. 7 on the board, first wicket gone. Vibhuti 2 of 5. Play and a miss outside the off stump. Once again beaten. The keeper not able to collect. The batsman not willing to run the single there. Aniket is the new batter out in the middle. Had an expensive day with the ball. Aniket went for 55 in 4 overs. What can he do with a bat now for his team? NMDC really dependent on both of these batters for some big runs. Played that towards square leg. The fielder at fine leg runs around. Yes, he can't protect the second. Good running. The last ball of the second over coming up. Gurshan, the bowler, successful in his first over. Got the wicket of Vibhuti. Short and wide. That was there to be hit. Aniket unfortunately not able to get bat on that. The end of the over. 2 overs gone, 9 for 1. ฤષિ comes back to continue his spell. He's gone for 3 in a first over. Throw of his bat at that, not called a wide by the umpire. Being congratulated by his fielders there. Words of appreciation coming in for that ball. They feel like that ball is moving away from the batter. A slip in position to capitalize on that. Play and a miss again. Just around the off stump, ฤષિ. That's rich bowling from ฤષિ. Beautiful weather for cricket right now. Sun on its way down, meaning the air around us is pleasant and comfortable, not too hot. Punched off the back foot. Yes, no, they decide against it. Once again, the keeper fumbles. The run across for the single. Keepers on both sides seem to be having a rough day today. Short, wide, cut, but straight to the fielder at point. Not hit with any conviction there from Aniket. The score remains 10. 16 balls into these innings. Short, that's hit towards mid-on. Little square of him towards his right. That allows them to run the single. The last ball of the third over coming up now. 𝗏𝗏 in the middle of a good spell. Just 5 runs conceded of his 11 balls bowled so far. Throws his bat at it. Once again, no contact. End of the over. 11 for 1 at the end of 3. Gurshan comes back into the attack, right arm over the wicket. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. Wicket keeping hasn't been easy today. We've seen both keepers having struggled. Not sure if there's something about the bounce of this pitch. Makes it difficult for the keepers to collect the ball. Umpire wants to take a look at whether or not the bowler had kept his foot behind the popping crease. No ball called in partnership with the third umpire for free hit. Not able to capitalize on that free hit. 𝗍𝗂𝗃 just a single towards long off. Both batsmen struggling to find any timing at the moment. Rishi Raj batting on 4 of 8, 𝗍𝗂𝗃 4 of 7. Rishi Raj on strike now, playing on 4 of 8. That one definitely wide from Gurshan. We'll have to re-bowl that. Interesting field from Google, knowing that line seems to be predominantly outside the off stump, wondering what a mid-wicket is doing there. He's hit that in the air, just over the fielder at cover. Not timed it very well. So 2 runs added to the score for Rishi Raj. He'll feel good about that. Some positivity coming through in the form of that stroke. Driven powerfully, fielder at cover, back heels that, ends up going to extra cover where that's fielded, keeps it down to a single. That brings 𝗍𝗃𝗃 back on strike. More very attractive looking shoes 𝗍𝗃𝗃 has donned, orange color. Short ball. Gets the outside edge, but enough bat on it to take it beyond the third man region. First boundary of the innings. Not where he intended, but he'll take it anyway. Good bowling from Gurshan. Got it back, tailing into the stumps. Watchful batting from Aniket as well. Defended the line of the ball. Outside half of the bat, played towards point. Rishi Raj wanted the single, Aniket didn't want it. Score at the end of 4 overs, 22 for 1. Abhinav, the new bowler. Jersey number 2, Abhinav, ball in hand, right arm over the wicket. He's going to be bowling to Rishi Raj. Drilled, beautifully hit between the fielders at cover and mid-off. No chance for anybody to stop that. So Rishi Raj has gotten going with his first boundary of the innings. So we're back live after that small interruption due to some technical difficulties. 30 for 2. NMDC have lost a second wicket. Rishi Raj, the batter, dismissed. Raju is out to replace him. Abhinav Singh has picked up a wicket in his first over. 8 for 1 of his first. Raju and Aniket in the middle now for NMDC. KNM is outside the off stump again. It's amazing how many times we've seen that today. So NMDC really behind the run rate at the moment. 30 for 2 in 5 overs. That one definitely a wide. 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗹𝗆, the bowler, into the attack. And manages to play that towards the fielder at gully for a single. Goes for that. Long way wide. Umpire calls it so. Second wide of the over. Bottom edge on that one. Luckily for the batter, bouncing on its way to the keeper. Going at a runner ball at the moment, NMDC. Long way short of where they ought to be at this moment. Raju defends that towards point. Ball hits the wicket for the full. Batsman comfortably in. Advanced, wanted to play an aggressive stroke, but saw the line of the ball and bailed out of it. Once again, long way wide. Shubham really struggling to get what you would call a Shubh line. 36 for 2 now. 2 balls left in this over. That one was on the money. Surprising. Batsman choosing not to run a single there. Single was definitely on. Appeal for leg before, but that's comfortably down leg. the end of the 6th over, 36 for 2. Abhinav coming back to bowl his second over, 8 for 1 of his first. Raju taking strike. Played that in the air just over the fielder's head. Single to long off. Driven that in the gap on the off side, just a single. This time hits it aggressively in the air, wide of the fielder at long off. A good boundary that for NMDC. A long time. They needed it. They finally got it. Abhinav, the bowler, was floating it in the air for quite a while. Finally getting the treatment. Outside edge on that occasion. Once again, Aniket says no to the single. Drills it past the fielder at cover. Ball rolling towards the fielder at the deep. Just a single. Got a good hand on that. The fielder at cover inside the circle, ensuring that that only went for a single. Beautifully played. Went across his stumps, whipped it from the off stump to the square leg region. The ball trickles over the boundary rope for a boundary. Very good stroke from Aniket on that occasion. Glimpses of 𝗬𝗶𝗆 in the way that that shot was played. Just walked across his stumps and whipped it through the empty, vacant square leg region. 7 overs gone, 47 for 2. 6.7 the current run rate, required run rate well over 12 runs and over. So Abhinav ends his second over, he's gone for 19 of his 2. It's like 𝗀𝗏𝗋 comes back into the attack. 𝗀𝗏𝗋𝗲, 1 over for 6. Hit that into the ground. No timing on that from Raju. Disappointed with himself. Bottom edge again. On the bounce to the wicketkeeper. Raju batting on 7 of 10. Aniket on 14 of 16. In the air, just over the fielder at cover. Rocks back, unable to hold on to that. I'm not sure if he hurt himself in that process. Concerning, because it looks like the ball has hit him on his face. I think they're going to switch fielders. Substitute fielder coming in his position. Never a good sign to see a player being hurt on the cricket field. Sure, it's just going to be a break for him. Seems to be okay. Some inspection being done on the field. Couple of extra fielders on the ground now between the long off and the cover boundary. Four-legged friends finding their way on the cricket field. That one is played towards point, run through for a quick single. Opens the face of the bat, beats the fielder at short gully. The fielder at third man did not pick that. The ball races along the surface, goes for boundary. 50 up with that stroke for NMDC, 53 for 2. Tries to play the expansive stroke. Didn't middle that, just a single. This is now looking like a good partnership between both of these batters. Raju 13 of 13, Aniket 15 of 17. The end of the 8th over, 54 for 2. Run rate just a tad bit under 7 runs and over. Required rate though has crept up to 12.5 runs and over. 12 overs left in this match. NMDC if they need to have any hope of getting these runs. Both of these batters need to bat out there for a long time. 𝗀𝗫𝗃𝗲 into the bowling attack now. After that wonderful innings, lovely knock of 71. He's now back with the ball in hand. Bowling to Raju, he's playing on 13 of 13. Keepers missed that, but no harm done. Hit in the air, going towards the fielder at long off. Just on the bounce. Happy with the single. Appeal for leg before umpire raises a finger, and 𝗍𝗂𝗃 is sent packing. That looks straight. 𝗍𝗃𝗃 playing all around a straight ball. Credit to 𝗀𝗃𝗃, he pitched it in the right area. But really, nothing special about that one. Just that 𝗍𝗃𝗃 missed a straightforward ball. Has to pay the ultimate price. 𝗬𝗺𝗃𝗃, the new batter, out in the middle. 𝗬𝗺𝗃𝗃 has a good reputation for striking it big. Eight overs gone, 12 overs left, 11.3 overs actually to be precise, 69 balls left, 149 to get. 𝗀𝗃𝗃 into the attack, picks up a wicket. It's that powerfully, 𝗬𝗺𝗃𝗃 towards cover, just a single, bottom of the bat really. 𝗬𝗺𝗃𝗃 is a good ball striker for NMDC. Seen him hit a few lofty ones in the past. Raju, on that occasion, picking the fielder with perfection. No run on offer. What a good over this has been from 𝗀𝗃𝗃. Just 2 runs conceded, a wicket picked, last ball. Once again, hits it straight to the fielder at cover. No run on offer. End of the over. 56 for 3 at the end of 9. With that in the air, 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 running towards the cover boundary. Fielder at long off runs around, can't get down in time, concedes the boundary. 60 up with that stroke. Oh, that's beaten the batter, beaten the keeper. Luckily for them, run straight to the fielder at short third. No damage done. Akash into the attack. 4 runs of the first 2 balls. Wonderfully defended by 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲. Width on offer, no timing on that. Straight to the fielder at cover. Huge appeal, the umpire raises his finger, but even before he did, 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 was already on his way. That would have been called a wide. I'm sure that was a wide if the batsman had not got contact on that. That's the kind of day that NMDC are having. They are finding ways of getting out. So the 4th wicket goes down for NMDC. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲, the batter, after having struck good boundary earlier on in the over, goes for 5 or 6. Akash into the attack, picks up his first wicket. Bhavesh has another one against his name. Jeevan, the new batter out there in the middle, joins Raju, and NMDC struggles continue. 60 for 4 in 9.5 overs. Go for the big one, no connection, umpire calls it wide. Ends the over with a dot ball. 61 for 4 at the end of 10 overs. To be in Google's performance that we have to talk about. Gurshan picking up a wicket, 2 overs 16 for 1. Abhinav, 2 overs 19 for 1. Jaisheel, Akash, both have come into the attack, both picked up a wicket each. Jaisheel for 2 runs and Akash for 5. As far as the batting is concerned, not a lot to talk about. Rishi Raj 15 of 14, Aniket 15 of 18, Raju 14 of 17. Batsmen have gotten starts, but they've not gone on to capitalize. Such an important thing this in the game, little things that matter. Unfortunately for NMDC, nobody's managed to carry on so far. So mountain to climb really for NMDC. We're looking for 143 in the next 10 overs at a run rate of 14.3. Do they have the ammunition to get that? We'll find out when we return for the action in about 5 minutes time. Welcome back. The 11th over just gets underway. Single towards deep cover. Played that, managed to beat the fielder at point, just a single. One keeping low from 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. Hit that towards long on. Happy with the single. Playing a mess outside the off stump. Hit that in the air towards the fielder at cover. Almost a catching opportunity there. Lucky to get away with it, Jeevan. Almost carried. Raju is back on strike. Well hit in the air. Think that will bounce and spin away from the fielder, who does really well. Keeps it down to a single. Should have been 2 runs. But NMDC quite content, picking up the singles. End of the 11th over, 66 for 4. Hit that in the air, top edge, sailing towards the fielder at long on, but enough power on it to take it over the boundary rope. The first 6 of the inning for NMDC. Raju getting into the act. That looked nowhere near the middle of the bat. Still enough power, enough muscle on that to evade the leaping fielder at long on. 6 runs. Once again trying to hit a similar stroke. Just the bottom half of the bat. No run on offer. This time it's got the top edge. The ball is floating towards the fielder at long off. But luckily for Raju, on the bounce, just a single. Jeevan plays that one in the air. Once again, it may land in no man's land. Luckily for the batters, they're hitting it so poorly, the ball is not even going to the fielders in the deep. That's well hit by Raju. Just a single to cover. Plays that back to the bowler. The end of the 12th. Score moves to 75 for 4. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲 back to bowl his third over. He's bowling to Raju. He's batting on 25 of 24. Just verifying something with the umpire there, 𝗀𝗃𝗃. Number of fielders that need to be inside the circle. Short ball. Hit straight back past the bowler. Oh, 𝗀𝗃𝗃. Must have thought that he had his man there. Raju struggling to time that. That was short, deserved to be put away. Floated in the air this time. Jeevan hits it straight to covers. Run out opportunity. Raju gets away with that just narrowly. Turned back at the right moment. Beautifully bowled. Just beat the batsman and missed the off stump by a whisker. Fitted well. Just wide of the fielder at mid wicket. Oh, the fielder in the deep makes a meal of that. Lets that one go for 4. So lifeline and a boundary both coming out on that ball. Jeevan getting a Jeevan done. That's what you call Sone Pe Suhaga for Jeevan. Goes for that again, similar position. Once again, fielder at mid-wicket unable to stop that, but the fielder in the deep this time gets around, keeps it down to a single. Last ball of the 13th over coming up now, 81 for 4. That's well hit by Raju. Pick the gap on the offside. They must look for 2. Yes, they do. Raju comes back, finishes the second run comfortably. The end of the 13th over, 83 for 4. Starts off with the dot ball. The umpire calling that a no ball. In fact, not a dot ball, a no ball. So free hit to the batter. Jeevan getting another free hit now. He's batting on 8 of 11, Jeevan. Not able to capitalize on the free hit. Dot ball. Outside the off stump, beaten this time. So that's 3 in a row that Jeevan have failed to connect. Really needs to do better. Finally connects, but it's lobbed back to the fielder there. Run out opportunity on the cards. Missed narrowly. At least that's what the fielder thinks. Fielder feels that was very close. Outside edge again, going to the fielder at cover. Holds on to a good catch, and Raju's vigil comes to an end. Played well, fought hard for his team. 28 of 27 in the end. Caught at cover. Has to go back now. Long walk back home. 85 for 5. 13.4 overs gone. The required run rate keeps creeping up. Almost 18.5 runs and over needed now. Mounted too difficult to climb for NMDC surely. Balls left in this innings, 119 more runs to get. Keeps getting difficult for the batting team. Appeal for run out at the non-striker's end. Not sure what's happened there. Did the fielder get a palm on that?
Fielding review.
Did the bowler get an arm on that? That's the first question to ask. And then whether the batsman was short of his crease or not. Yeah, there you go. Yes, he did get his foot on it. No, I think the batsman has made his ground.
But yeah, not out, not out, not out.
Not out signalled. Play and a miss again.
15-20.
Akash have now picked up 2 wickets for 16 runs in his 3 overs.
15-23.
Amitabh into the attack. Dot ball towards the fielder at gully. Fair miss, appeal for stumping. The umpire looks unmoved. toss. Should have gotten more of that, but just a single towards long on. Wide down the leg side.
चिपका दिया मैं।
Short. Batsman misses. Another dot ball. Another dot ball. 5 gone now in the over. 117 near of 31. Really looks improbable now for NMDC. It's just about how many they can accumulate in the 20 overs if they are able to bat it out there. That will help. Simple catching opportunity, goes begging at long off. They come back and finish the second run. "15 overs gone, 89 for 5. 30 balls left in this innings, 115 runs to get. Short run called by the umpire, in fact, with just 1 run there, 88 for 5, correction. Short, slow one from Kaman, or rather Naman. 𝗍𝗏𝗃𝗏 comes into the attack. Single towards square leg. Full loopy ball. Batsman failing to connect. Tapan and Jeevan, the two batters out there in the middle for NMDC. 28 balls left in this innings now. And he's bowled him. Wonderful bowling there from Naman. Umpire calls that hit wicket, so the batsman walked too far back and hit his own stumps. Interesting to take a look at that on replay. Side on angle. You can see there, smashing his stumps. Almost, I'm sure that he must have damaged his bat, hitting the wicket so hard. Look, the keeper signaling that the bail has been damaged, courtesy that hit from the batter. straight to mid wicket. Batsman comes, batsman goes. Tapan gone first. Kaushal dismissed. The very first ball. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 gone for a duck. Golden duck. Straight to mid wicket. Naman now on a hat-trick. 𝗙𝗪𝗃𝗃 will try to bat it out. Aggressive field for the hat-trick ball. You can see slip in position, a gully as well. I think that's a good field with the ball turning away. Wide call by the umpire. So still on. The hat-trick is still on. 𝗙𝗪𝗃𝗃 on strike. Dot ball. The hat-trick has been evaded. Oh, beautifully bowled again by Naman, flighting it, giving the ball enough revs. The end of the over. 2 for 2 in that over from Naman Vadva. 90 for 7 now, NMDC. Appeal for run out there, almost a formality. Playing a miss again outside the off stump. Amitabh in his second over. Defended by 𝗙𝗪𝗃𝗃. Twenty-one balls left in this innings now. Just feels like this innings is rambling on its way towards the end. No intent from the batters to score any runs out there in the middle. So they are only wanting to bat out the 20 overs. 𝗙𝗪𝗃𝗃 a notch of 4. Got some bat on that. That's a good boundary for NMDC. Takes the score to 95. Just a stroke away now from the 100. got bad on that. Last ball of the 17th over. 95 for 7 the score. Advance from the front foot, headed straight to cover. Umpire signaling for the third umpire.
Out. Run out.
Batsman is found short of his crease. That's good work in the field.
Out है मेरे भाई, out है. Out है राहुल.
Good work from the wicket-keeper there, collecting that ball that was far away from the stumps, bringing it back to the stumps in time, demolishing them. Much closer on replay than it originally seemed. Looked real time that the batsman may have made his crease. Finally, back live. Take towards point, no run on offer. 95 for 8 the score. Punched off the front foot, beats the fielder at cover, just a single. Wide call by the umpire. And a miss just outside the off stump. Played for leg before. It was long way down the leg. Playing a miss again. Batsman really struggling to get any bat on this. 97 for 8 now. Just 13 balls left in the innings. That's beaten everyone. Beat the batter, the keeper and the fielder there at short third man. Rolls away for 4 byes. Gulshan back into the attack. Strikes the pads. Umpire says no, going down the leg. 100 comes up. Courtesy those 4 byes. 101 for 8 for NMDC. Just 1 run away from getting to the halfway mark. Beautifully played, on the bounce. Fielder at point misses that. Just a single, 102 for 8. So into the 19th over, just with 8 balls to go, NMDC have reached the halfway point. Beaten. Last ball of the 19th coming up. Play and a miss, the end of the over. 19 overs gone, 102 for 8 the score. Last over just about to get underway. Outside half of the bat, just beats the fielder at point. The ball is racing away towards the boundary. Third man in point, can't stop that. So boundary after a long time for an NMDC. They cherish every run they are able to score. Punched straight to cover, no run again. Hit it in the air, towards long on the bounce, just a single. Played it back to the bowler on that occasion, no run on offer. Last 2 balls of the match coming up now. The required run rate 291 runs per over. Not sure how that is possible. Last ball coming up. Oh, he's managed to get a good connection on that G1. 4 runs to end the match. 111 for 𝗏 is where NMDC end this game. A few good performances, but really fell way short in the end. Rishiraj 15, Aniket 15, Raju the top scorer 28 of 27. G1 in the end batted out there 19 of 28. 18 extras in this innings. The hero of the match, Jaisheel Joshi 71 of 47 along with a wicket. 3 overs 15 for 1. Was also our best batter today. Best bowler, 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 from NMDC. 4 overs 21 for 3. Ashok had a great game as well with the bat. 65 of 31. So with all of that, Google has secured a comprehensive victory. They won the game by 92 runs. That brings us to the end of the telecast for this match. We hope that you enjoyed watching the game. This is Idris on behalf of Team MVL presenting these pictures to you. We hope that you have enjoyed the telecast. If you did, please do leave us a review on Crick Heroes. This is Idris signing off on behalf of Team MVL. Goodbye and good day.
Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. On 20s in the pack, talking taxes. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Think about now, since back then. Back then, I was bringing stacks in. Bring your racks in, blowing like the packs in. Thought that action, I ain't put the cap in. Never see me like me, I'm about that action. Kinda that, it, kinda go, that, don't boom, kinda that, get that, kinda bottom, kinda that, it, kinda go, that, don't boom, kinda that, get that, kinda bottom, I ain't really with relaxing. On 20s in the pack, talking taxes. Big